Blah, blah.
Lasavo, what's going on, man? This is Daryl.
Daryl.
How are you? You spoke with somebody on my team about this property on 31st Street. Are you still looking to sell it?
Yeah. Uh, yeah. I was asking for a price and y'all wouldn't be able to give me that. So now I'm not interested in selling.
Sounds like you've been dealing with a bunch of knuckleheads.
Was that?
I said it sounds like you've been dealing with a bunch of knuckleheads. People been coming in lowballing you.
Well, they told me, and I told them that I wanted 300,000, and if y'all can't give me 300,000, I ain't selling.
Got it. So 300,000. Let's put price aside for a second. Besides price, is there anything else that you're looking for, or is it just price?
Nah, that's the price.
Okay, so if nobody comes with the 300,000, you'll just stay in it.
Yeah.
All right.
I got more than with that property. I got another property.
You live here?
Huh?
Is this a rental property or do you live here?
No, I live there, but I got another rental property.
Oh, I gotcha. Would you rather sell that rental than the one you live in?
Nah, man, I make good money off of that. I can't do it.
I gotcha.
But if I was to sell my primary home, I would just build me a house.
Yeah. Nah, I would too.
But I'm not gonna.
If I were you and somebody paid me 300,000 for that house, I'd take it too.
Well, I mean, it's not that I'm being an asshole or asking a crazy amount of money, because y'all don't know what I have in my house and y'all don't know what I've done to my house.
Mm-hmm.
And houses around me, they go for 210, 215, and I did my whole inside. I put new cabinets, new granite.
I love it.
Did both of my bathrooms, did my laundry room, put cabinets in my laundry room. I put privacy fence. I got a new roof. I got a new drain fill system, a new tank. That shit adds up money, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. You did all the fun stuff.
So
right?
So all that I just named you right now, that's a good $40,000.
For sure.
$50,000.
Yeah, you did.
So if a house down the street sold for 220, why would I sell it for 220 if I already put 60,000 and whoever buys it ain't got to worry about nothing for another good 20 years?
Exactly. No, that you did the right thing, right? You did all the fun stuff that we like to do when we typically buy houses, right? So we wouldn't.
And I just put a new roof like 3 years ago.
Oh yeah, so you have no reason selling to an investor. If you were to sell at all,
right,
you're gonna get your top value just listing it on the market and selling it with the realtor. All right, it's not gonna.
That's what I'm saying.
Right, but you don't have to. But you have no reason to sell though.
What's that?
I said, but you have no reason to sell. Like it doesn't make sense for you to even list it.
I ain't got no reason to sell. I want to sell it, but if I get what I want, I'll sell it. Yeah. And just the privacy fence alone cost me $7,000.
I got you.
And it's a PVC fence.
If somebody,
I'm like the only one that has a privacy fence in that whole neighborhood.
I got you. If somebody came up,
it's not.
If somebody came up to your 300,000, would you take terms?
I already put in it.
No, 100%. I think you should get what you put into it for sure. If somebody came up to 300,000, would you take terms?
Would I take what?
Terms.
Terms. What do you mean terms?
Yeah, so it's like, so I'm buying a property in Georgia right now. Seller's same thing as you, right? He did all the work to it. He has no reason to sell but price, right? But he just wants top market value, right? So I told him, I'm like, look, it doesn't make sense for me to come in and even give you a cash offer, because it's going to be way too low. And I told him, I don't think you'll like this, but the only way I can come up to your price is if you let me pay some now and some later. All right, so I paid him a down payment and monthly payments for as long as he wants.
I mean, I wish I could do the same thing building my house and me telling the general contractor, hey, I'm gonna pay you $150,000 now and $150,000 whenever I can. They're gonna say no either.
Shoot, that's how I pay my general contractors. I don't pay them up front. They get paid as they do the work, my man.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. We build houses. My brother is a general contractor. We build houses, you know. So I already know how to play it out, I don't got no reason to sell, but if somebody's gonna give me, if my house right now in Zales is worth $230, I think $230. Okay, I put $60,000 in my whole house within a year and a half. I got to get that money back.
100%.
So that's 230 plus 60 is 290. So just make it even $3,000. I mean, even 300,000.
Yeah, man. Nah, as you should, right? And I think the person who would come up to that price is somebody who is going to live in it, right? An investor, they're not gonna pay cash for that property. 300,000.
Yeah, I know that now.
Yeah,
but yeah. I mean, if I was to sell you my other property, I would sell you that for at least 180.
You want to sell it on terms?
No, I can't do it on terms, dude. I mean, it's just like, I mean, who buys houses or cars on terms? You either got to finance.
That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. This is financing. Yeah, it's like people buy cars on terms all the time.
You finance the $300,000 with the bank or anybody, and the bank gives me the money. Then then you do terms with them, not me.
The bank makes the most money. I'm trying to turn you into the bank and get you the most money, brother.
Nah, I mean the bank. I mean, I'm gonna get all the $300,000 because I ain't got no realtor involved. I own my house, both of my houses.
Yeah. Yeah, that's if somebody pays for it, cash, right?
Yeah, I mean cash, or you can go get a loan yourself. Yeah. And the bank will just give me the money, and I'll sign you the title over, and you're good to go. Yeah,
that wouldn't work for me, man. Seems like you're looking for somebody who's gonna live in there. So it's all right, man.
I mean, I can sell you my other house if you give me 180.
What's it worth?
Right now, Zillow is worth like 160, 150.
Would you buy that?
That's what Zillow says. I don't know how true it is.
Would you?
But that one's a 3-bedroom, 1 bath. It doesn't have garages, but it has a carport.
What does it rent for?
It's sitting on half an acre.
What's it rent for?
I'm renting it right now for $1,200.
Got it. So if you were my partner, right, and I brought this deal to you and said, "Yo, I got this smoking hot deal," and I said Zillow says it's worth 160, but the seller wants 180, and I can get $1,200 a month. Would you buy this? Would you tell me this is a good deal?
Yeah, I'll buy it. I mean, you're getting $1,200 a month times 120 months. That's 10 years. You're gonna get $120,000 in 10 years. Add another 10 years, 20 years. I mean, you're getting $240,000 just by renting it.
So I gotta wait 15 years to get my money back.
I mean, you gotta wait. I mean, you can't get it unless you hit the lotto. I mean, that's what I did, dude. I mean, I bought it when the market was down. I bought that house for $80,000 when the market was dirt cheap in 2010, 2011. I got lucky.
Yeah, man. Yeah, nah, I don't think you're lucky. I think you just bought it the right way. You bought it smart. There's plenty of deals out here that I can put way less money into and make way more than that, right? So I'm not the guy you're looking for, bro.
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from. You're trying to make money and get better deals, but at the same time, it's what people invest in their house and what they have in it. On that house that I did, I'm selling it for 180. I repiped the whole house.
Hey, I'm not fighting you on that.
And I repiped the sewers. I freaking cut trenches on the floor, put new pipe in it because it was old cast iron pipe, and I cut trenches and put new PVC pipe.
I'm not fighting you. I think you should get the most possible money for this property, and that's why the only way I can do it is if I pay you over time, right? And that's not something that you're looking for. And I'm not looking to deploy that much cash into a deal where I can, put way less cash into a deal and make way more money, So if we're not a good fit, so it's not the end of the world, brother. I'll follow up with you, and I'll say maybe a year, 2 years, just to see if anything changed.
I mean, do you buy land?
I buy land.
I bought a piece of land 5 years ago, an acre, and I didn't check if it was city water or well water, and I was gonna build my house there, but I didn't want to build it now because it's I gotta drill a well. and I don't like well water.
Where's it at?
You know, and well water's fucking, to drill a well is $25,000.
Sheesh.
Where's it at? I in Arbondale.
What's the address? I'll look it up.
And I bought that. If you give me that same amount of money, I'll pay for it. I'll sell it to you.
Okay. What's the address?
Shit. Hold on. I don't know that by memory. Hold on. I probably gotta look it up. It's a weird address. I paid $45,000 for that acre.
Really?
5 years ago.
How much are the houses in the area? How much are they selling for in that area?
Well, it all depends. It's not a great neighborhood, but it's not a bad neighborhood. It's in the middle. I mean, but houses right now, the nicest house right there, it was right in front of my land because the mobile home burnt down, and the guy didn't want to deal with it, and he sold it to me. So,
oh, wow.
But I bought it for $45,000, but I cleaned out the mobile home.
Right.
You know, I had to, freaking cut it in pieces and drag it to the dumpster.
Damn.
He gave me a heck of a deal on the land, But it's well water, and, you got to drill the well. Oh man, I don't have the address with me right now. I don't have it.
Okay, how about I'll shoot you a text. Yeah, I'll shoot you a text from my personal number. And then when you get it, just text it over, and then I'll have my partners out there look at it and see what we can do.
Yeah, man. I mean, if you want to buy it, $45,000 is all dry land. All dry land. It has power already. It has a pole where you can hook up power, and it has a well system, but you probably got to do a new well because that well been there for 40 years, and that I don't think they will recommend you. If you were to build something, the city will make you drill a new well. Okay. That's what they told me, the city.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to go through all that.
Sounds like a headache.
But yeah, just shoot me a text and I'll send you the address over. And if you want to go look at it, man, you're more than welcome.
Sounds good. I'll
just let me know so I can give you the gate code so you can get in it and walk around.
Cool. I'm shooting you a text right now as we speak. I'm just gonna say Daryl Homebuyer. And then whenever you get that address, you can just text it over to me and we'll see what we can do.
Yeah, as soon as I get home, I gotta go through my folders and find the address.
Yeah, you're good, man. Take your time.
I got the text.
All right, cool. Perfect, Lasavo. Well, I appreciate you, man. I'll be looking out for your text, all right?
All right, see you.
All right, thank you. Bye. What you guys think about that call? If you guys notice, right, you got to know who your avatar, what type of seller you're talking to, right? Like what type of person you're talking to. I could tell that this guy was a younger guy. He was a red personality, right? So he's straight to the point, straightforward. So I can pretty much say whatever I want to this guy, right? Like we have this kind of same demographic. So whatever I say, it's not going to be like, he's not going to be hurt too much, right? So I was pretty much telling him like, look, I just kept pulling away like, yo, I don't want to buy this house. I don't want to buy this house. It's not me. I'm not a good fit. I could probably buy it on terms, but other than that, that's not it, right? He's asking me for overpriced properties, right? So I asked him like, yo, if you're my partner, would you buy this? And he straight lied. He said, yeah, right. He wouldn't buy that, but it is what it is. You have to be able to disqualify these people way faster. I thought that I knew that he's not a seller. I know he's not too motivated, but I stayed on the phone with him anyways and ended up getting another property to look at, right? He has a lot that he's looking to sell. He's probably asking for too much on that one as well. But we'll see. We'll see. Didn't hurt to stay on the phone.
I'm in a whip, so I gotta zoom. They trying to talk, they not in a room. I've been so real, I'm that to the